All right, guys, time for the highlight. Our first highlight of the new season. Your defending Super Bowl champions
at halftime. We didn't think we were going to have any highlights.
With Sims,
Kelly's new co-host,
and Otis, and Michael Strahan, and everyone there representing the old Giants championship teams. There is your Super Bowl MVP.
Jason Witten playing.
Yeah, Jason Witten was going to play.
Oh, no.
Out of nowhere.
David Wilson, that's not what you want, buddy. That's not how to start off your rookie campaign.
Ninth play of the drive, first quarter, he'd fumble. Let's go to the second quarter. Giants, after forcing the turnover on downs, Eli Manning, pressure, Gerald Sensabaugh gets there, as does DeMarcus Ware, second fastest to 100 career sacks. You will always remember where you were when DeMarcus Ware got his 100th career sack.
Some dinner. Ruth Chris problem.
Well, what do they owe Kevin Ogletree? Because he couldn't get that one, but Michael Boley did. Ogletree was the story, but here it's Boley with what could be a pick six, but a horse collar on Tyron Smith.
A great penalty to save points on that. That would have been 7. Instead, they get 3. So that's actually a great penalty.
But does he get fined $15,000 on Tuesday? We'll see.
Yeah, he's likely fined. You're right, Darren. It saved the touchdown. They get a Lawrence Tynes field goal. Cowboys, 2 possessions later, Des Bryant down the sideline. 38 yards, beats Kenny Phillips. They're down to the 15. Eli watches now as Romo to Ogletree. Get used to it. It's the new LaRon Robinson connection. You ready?
I'm ready, Andrew.
Once again.
More Ogletree, please.
Now, he happens to be, once again, from Virginia. Yes, he is. Went to University of Virginia. Yes, he
from
is.
Bayside, Queens.
You know, I don't
back
know
at home.
Why do these guys keep popping up?
Hey, look at Tony there, though. He's changing the play, killing what they had on, manipulating the defense, getting the ball down the field. Hey, when Tony doesn't make the boneheaded mistakes, he's one of the best there is.
And then the very first play in the red zone, Ahmad Bradshaw with the stiff arm to the pylon, 14-10.
Yeah, great nose for the end zone. Great play call, off lead to the offside of the offensive line. And Ahmad Bradshaw has a great nose for the end zone.
Aaron didn't like them stiff arms, Andrew.
What's that? You like
Aaron didn't like them stiff arms.
I never got stiff arms.
What do you think of this, though?
Hey, great balance, great vision. These are these runs that just great athletes make. I mean, honestly, the Giants defense did a good job. You try to box into play, you bottle it up in the backfield. Listen, that's just young, fresh, speedy legs.
So let's get a little Miles Austin here.
A lot of Miles Austin.
Nice pump fake.
Good
we were wondering
hands.
when Miles Austin, they had 3 guys make plays in this game for the receivers for the Dallas Cowboys. We were wondering when Miles Austin was going to step up. He did right there, but that's a great throw by Tony Romo.
We're going to see more in a minute. We're going to see more in a minute. He did it at the right time, too.
And here we go, Miles Austin again.
2 plays later, had 20 on the first one, 10 on this one, down to the Giants' 24-yard line. Remember, Miles Austin hamstring issues did not play in the preseason, but he looked mid-season form here. 2 plays later.
I think he just wanted out of training camp, Andrew.
How about that?
This is the Miles Austin of old.
Like, what does Martellus Bennett look like? Like that? Against his own team.
He was a book.
Hey, I said
that needed to be taken off the shelf.
Exactly.
And read.
Okay.
And showed how good of a book it was. And now, you know, it's a good game by Martellus. He kind of backed his words, though.
The Kung Fu astronaut, Martellus Bennett, with the touchdown there. So it's a 1-score game. Now, Cowboys get a first down right before the 2-minute warning here, but Jason Witten, 82 there. They get him on the hold. Good call.
Heath has done this before. Explain.
Yeah, I hold all the time. I just didn't get called for it. But let's talk about the pros of this run here. DeMarco Murray, a young back, sliding inbounds, trying to keep the play clock going. At least he was thinking smart.
They back him up 10, and guess what?
Our
The Cowboys still convert.
Player of the game.
Still convert. Ogletree for 13 and the first down. That's as we were coming on the air, and that means the Cowboys can take a knee. And Jerry, who earlier
behind the window that is open. It's open.
You know, earlier Jerry had someone clean his glasses. Did you guys see that shot?
I did.
You did.
He owns the building. He can have him do whatever he wants.
He does. Cowboys beat the Giants. Tom Coughlin opens up defense of his Super Bowl championship by losing at home to the Cowboys.
Greg Schiano, welcome back to New Jersey, where he coached Rutgers for 11 years. There's no South Florida on the schedule. Instead, it's Eli and the defending champs who are staring 0-2 in the face. And bad news for them early. Second quarter, Ahmad Bradshaw, their starting running back, he runs headfirst into Mason Foster.
We call him the heart and soul, man, and this guy runs so hard. Boy, it's a good guy there.
That's the way you feel as a linebacker. That's the way you come and get it.
Hello.
Done with a neck injury for the day. Remember, first rounder David Wilson's in the doghouse, so who would they turn to? We'll show you in a bit.
This was a great play. 21 reasons.
Boy.
21 reasons.
That was a great read. He understood he couldn't get there.
In this
Dropped
run,
back
Dion.
and just stood in the passing lane. That's understanding the system. Watching a lot of film.
Third pick of the day by Eli. That courtesy of Eric Wright for the touch. Bucks were up 11, and Tommy,
Don't read his lips, kids.
Well, fourth quarter, Giants
love the Giants.
down 8. Eli,
They
tough week
never
for Victor
stop.
Cruz, who lost his grandmother. In fact, he dedicated this 80-yard touchdown to her on this play, and we know what he's going to do when he sees
When he gets
6.
in there, you know he's going to dance. I like what Eli did on the play, though. It was a blitz. He knew when he was going with the ball. He needed to buy himself a little more time. Avoided the sack, stepped up and delivered.
We talked about that play, Marshall. Their adjustment on that play went right at Run the Barber.
Tied at 27, looking for Akeem Nicks, and he's a little banged up. He's been banged up basically since the offseason.
And the guy was holding his shoulder on this play as he tried to go up, and I think that's what hurt his leg. And then the guy came down on his leg.
Yeah, well, 2 plays later, he was dishing out the punishment.
That's how an 88 clubber step up, right, Mike?
Especially on a slant route, that's what we make. We make our living on slants.
How about Martellus Bennett, the former Cowboy? He's exploding.
YouTube it.
Listen, this guy has so much talent. Man, if you can just deal with his immaturity at times and the lack of focus, he can really help this ball club.
But when
Down
you change
7.
locations, it helps you focus.
Josh Freeman giving it to Mike Williams. He just picked it off his coconut.
And it's man playing. This is young guys. That's how you play wide receiver. Stop waiting on a
It's
perfect
surely
pass.
not how you play
go and
quarterback.
get the football wherever it's thrown.
Well, that's what Akeem Nicks does right here. 10 catches for $199.
Wow.
How about Eli? Threw for 510 on the day.
5 and a dime?
Yeah, Andre Brown, big story. In his career since 09, -1 yards rushing. He had 71 on Sunday. Giants have a 7-point lead.
He ran hard, too, man.
Yeah.
Last chance for Freeman.
Real hard.
Picked by Michael Boley. And
Take it back.
Smart play. No.
Why?
Now, you think that's going to do it. However, there's a little controversy because Eli just, whoa!
This is flat out stupid right here. We don't do this in the NFL. Game's over.
Yeah, that's what Tom Coughlin's telling me.
He's like,
You're
man,
gonna learn today.
let me read. Let me translate.
You're gonna learn today.
Here's how it all went down on a night that was honoring, as all the games will this weekend, the memory of Steve Sable, the NFL Films founder. He will indeed be missed. Eli Manning coming off that career 510-yard game, shaking hands with Cam Newton. Giants opening possession of the game, second chance and 10 from their own 47. And here comes a man full of second chances, or seventh chances, or eighth chances. Andre Brown, what a night. In place of the injured Ahmad Bradshaw, picks up 33 yards and 3 plays later on the Carolina 14. Eli Manning to Martellus Bennett, first Giant in history with a touchdown catch in his first 3 games.
On Thursday night, 2 catches. Eli first touchdown on Thursday night. Martellus Bennett had a great night.
7-0 Giants. Next 2 possessions later, it's 10-0. Here's Andre Brown again up the middle for 19 yards. He had 77 first quarter yards, most by a Giant since Tiki did it back in 2005, and the route was on. Same drive, second quarter now, second chance and 3. Manning to Ramses Barton, working on Josh Norman. This is the rare Cal Poly on Coastal Carolina violence in the National Football League. What a night for Ramses Barton, filling in for Hakeem Nicks. And then Brown bursting his way into the end zone. 17-0 G-Men.
Yeah, they didn't wait till the fourth quarter for Eli to get hot. What a statement the Giants made early in the game.
Ensuing Panthers possession, third chance and 4, and here comes Cam Newton down on the turf. Osi knocks him down. No points.
Yeah, great pass rush all night by the G-Man.
It's second chance and long. Eli Manning steps up in the pocket. There's Barton again.
Yes, he's 6'6", and you know what? Eli throws him nice and tall. He's trusting him. He had a career night tonight, as many catches tonight as he's had all last season.
Captain Wonderland tips the ball, and it would have been in Beeson's hand, but instead it goes to Barton. That's the type of night it was for the Giants here in Carolina. Next Panthers possession, needing points before halftime. And Cam Newton, tip drill, throws a pick. J-Ron Hosley, the rookie, gets into the act.
Yeah, that ball was a little bit thrown behind right here. You want to get it out in front of Brandon LaFell here. And Hosley, the rookie now, great concentration on the tip pass.
Cam, 5 of 12, 90 yards, 1 pick in the first half. All Giants, it's 20-0. Third quarter opening kickoff. Why are we showing it?
Either it's a big play or a boo-boo. This was a disaster.
Joe Adams puts it on the turf. Oh, my goodness. So they're coming out. Maybe they got some great plays in their pocket to try and score on the Giants. Instead, the G-men setting up shop in the red zone, get 3 points out of it. Next Panthers possession, 3rd chance and 8. Cam Newton over the middle to Steve Smith. How about that?
Trying to get Steve Smith involved. They shut him out pretty good in the first half.
9 plays later, Cam goes over the top to get Carolina on the board, but it took him 2.5 quarters to do so.
That's the quarterback power.
Breaks the plane.
This last week for the touchdown.
13-play, 80-yard drive, but it took 6 minutes and change, and Cam needed more Superman moments like that, but he hurt his finger on that dive into the end zone. 26-7, 4th quarter now. It is 3rd chance and long, 23 yards needing it. Cam Newton, what's he going to do? He's got time. He buys more time. He flings it over the middle. Late. Michael Boley picks it off. So Martellus Bennett has a touchdown in his first 3 games this season. Michael Boley has a pick in each of the first 3 games this season. Next Giants possession, 3rd and 4. Manning to Martellus Bennett moving the chains, and we've got a little bit of the feud.
Yeah, Bennett yelled at me saying, I heard you guys talking about me. How do you like me now? He played well tonight.
We spoke highly of him.
Charles Godfrey rips Bennett's lid off.
What is he listening to us for before?
3 plays later, here comes Andre Brown again. Andre Brown, 33-7. Giants route is on. Ensuing Panthers possession. Newton needing to score here for Greg Olsen. Look out, camera folks. Antrell Rolls seems to cut his left knee, taken in for x-rays. We'll let you know anything we know, but you can see knee meets camera lens.
I talked with Antrell when he was coming out, Rich. He just said he hit the camera, hurt his knee. He should be okay.
And 2 plays later, Newton trying to get something going on 4th chance and goal from the Cam. Picked again.
Whoa, Cam.
Whoa, Cam. A 5-turnover night. Rolls replacement. Stevie Brown gets in on the act, and that photo says it all. 36-7. The Giants getting it done.
We want to welcome those of you that just watched the completion of the game between the Giants and the Eagles. Brian Dawkins, it looks like he still wants to suit up.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one that called this right here.
I like that. I like that.
Let's get this on the record. I'm the only one that called the Philly game, and my first bold prediction to come true for the year.
Second quarter, Nnamdi Asomugha gets poked in the eye by Ramses Barden. So he had to go back, get some eye drops, went to the locker room, got checked out. He's like, get off me, man.
No, Michael called a check on him.
Plus, he had the kid playing flat top working. I like that part. Okay, O.C. Umenyiora,
Yeah, you're offside, buddy.
Yeah, LaShawn McCoy said the ballerina's offsides.
Watch
so that keeps the drive alive for the Eagles here in the second quarter.
Oh, Mike, a great call on the Eagles today.
And then 3rd and 9 from the Giants 19. Michael Vick, the touch to Deshaun Jackson. And we want to highlight the move here, which was very impressive on the 19-yard score. Look at what he does to Corey Webster. Michael, this is a pro move. He peeks back in, right?
Hey, this dude here, man, he's so quick. And right now, you're open the guy. Look, as soon as he looks back, yeah, that's the kick. I used to run that route. I tried it.
You got a corner, stay outside. You got a safety inside. I don't understand it. Fine. I really don't understand
that move might beat the corner, but I need my safety to have eyes on him because he can see him and the quarterback.
The safety did. He thought he had outside help.
Third quarter, Giants down 10-3. Eli looking for Dominic Hickson. Good to see him back healthy.
Wonderful job on that. Wonderful job on that back.
Great.
3 plays later, Manning to Salsa. Victor Cruz.
Hey, talk about that, Marshall, how that linebacker should have gotten up under that. That was a perfectly designed, oh, you called it.
Yeah, well,
perfectly
the quarterback jumped outside expecting inside help from the linebacker and never got there.
4th and 1, Manning.
Perfect defense.
Victor Cruz beats Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Young corners, when you have a blitz on the defense, get inside and take the inside away. That's where the route and the ball is going.
Make them throw the longer route.
4th quarter right now, as we change ends in a 13-10 Eagles game. Oh no.
Eli never saw him.
DRC. Where are you running? Where are you running? Where are you?
He's from Florida. He's supposed to break it out.
Man. Led to an Alex Henry field goal.
He never saw him.
He was looking for Martellus Bennett. And by the way, he's looking more and more like Suge Knight.
Regardless, it was a port, bro.
Then Manning for Ramses Barden. Had a huge night on that Thursday night game.
How does Ramses Barden
Well,
get
they'll give
behind
us a
someone?
solo. They're going to give us a solo shot. Oh, here it is right there.
Beating Namdi.
There you go.
Wear at least size 14 shoes.
I'm not going to say
You
anything
cannot
about
beat
that.
me deep
Dion,
if you
can
wear
I-
size 14 shoes.
Now in Eagles territory, play action Manning to Dominic Hickson for 41.
You ain't going to say nothing about that, man. About
What?
that be numbing
I
like
just
that.
said he wears size 14 shoes. How you gonna beat me deep? Your feet too big.
So what should they say about Namdi?
Well, here's Namdi again, Michael.
Hey,
What did
that
he
was
say?
a
Look, come
nice
on.
release.
What you want? What you want? What
Two
you want?
plays later, second and goal, Manning to Bear Pasco. I mean,
They won the game.
if he grew up and was anything other than a football player, I mean, what else would he do? Zookeeper, I guess, with Bear Pasco? 1760 at that point. Here we go. It's always shady in Philadelphia.
Shady got some nice feet.
This is why they give the Giants so much. They're so fast, Marshall. By the end of the game, they were so tired from chasing these guys around.
Marty Martinway does a great job at negating the rush with the running game.
No
Do what
autos.
you do, Mike Vick.
That would gain 13 yards and move the chains to the Giants'
Right here, let's talk to
23.
this. Let's talk.
See, that bothers me. Just run out of bounds. Trying to get those extra yards, that's when you get hit.
Now on second and 2, McCoy, he ran for a $123 in the game inside the Giants' 10. Well, 3 plays later, third and goal from the 2. What do you do with it? Michael Vick rolling out. Don't throw the INT. Instead, it's the OSI. OC with the
prediction.
sack. Settle for an Alex Henry field goal to put him up 19-17.
No
Giants
turnover.
ensuing drive. Nice return by David Wilson. Manning. Oh, no, we've seen... Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap.
Pick it up.
Just good job by Eli. That's
Just
hands
get
up
rid of
football
him.
right there.
Yeah.
See, that's
You cannot take that sack. You
Every
cannot
play.
take this. That's a veteran quarterback that's cool, calm, and collective, making a smart play.
That's great
Brilliant
job.
play.
So now 3rd and 10 from their own 35. Manning to Victor Cruz. He's going to be a little shy of the first down. We got to go for it. We know that. We don't have any timeouts left. So on 4th and 1, Manning, who's he going to look for? Remember, there's no Akeem Nicks in this game. He's out injured, so he's got to go for Ramses Barden.
Oh, my God.
And DRC's all over
That
it.
was a mugging.
DRC?
Now.
Yeah, PI on me.
That's a mugging.
Now why?
Why?
4th
He
and
was
1.
beat.
I know, but why even play in that position?
Manning again for Barden. Incomplete, but we got another
Job,
one.
Namdi.
Pass interference again on Nnamdi Asomugha.
Listen, Barton
not
got
gonna
so
feel
tired of
good.
them PI'd him, he decided to get him
They don't
back.
feel
2
good
plays
now.
later,
I don't mind
Manning
them
to
playing
Barden. Do we have another flag? Are you kidding me?
It ain't Namdi.
Barton got him back. He said they've been PI'ing me.
This time
I'ma
it
get
is
him back.
Barden called for pass interference.
Good job, Namdi.
Pushes the Giants back to the Eagles' 36.
That's a great play by Namdi right there.
So here we go. Lawrence Tynes from 54 yards out to win it. It is prime time,
Oh, God.
and it is no good. But guess who called timeout?
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
We saw Joe
maybe
Philbin
just
do that
you and
last
I.
week.
They need to trim that mustache.
So now Tynes from 54.
Prime time.
Oh, and it is true right down the middle, just a under club.
Oh! Sorry, Dion, he's not going prime time today.
No, he won't. You got that right.
Look at this.
It's right on the money. It's right there. Not enough mustard.
Yeah.
He needed to hit
We
the
got a
floor.
kicker that will go prime time
He
today.
stopped on 20th in prime.
Kind of a dog game the first half turned into a thriller in the final 30 minutes. So the Eagles improved to 3-1 with the 19-17 win. Michael Vick, another game-winning drive, and afterward, he stopped by to chat it up with our Jeff Darlington. From the Meadowlands, Browns have knocked off the defending champs in 3 of the last 4 years. We're Tom Coughlin's Giants next. The first play from scrimmage, Ahmad Bradshaw. And we got it coughed up. Sheldon Brown's going to recover it. But look at the replay. Chris Snee, who happens to be the son-in-law of Tom Coughlin, is the guy whose shoulder knocks it out of Bradshaw's paws.
He won't eat tonight.
Yeah, somebody's sleeping on the couch. You know what I mean.
That's an awkward thing, though, to have your son-in-law on the team.
So 2 plays later, Trent Richardson, he has scored 5 of the Browns' 8 touchdowns this year. He's balling.
Listen, he is. And this kid runs so hard, man. So hard.
Next Browns possession after a 7-0 lead. Brandon Wheaton, here's another rookie. To Josh Gordon, who's another rookie. 62 yards. He caught 2 passes, both touchdowns, his first 2 of his career.
Don't blow your hammy. Yeah, they got Travis Benjamin. They got some young talent, man. I'm telling you, Chris, just hold on.
They had scored 6 first-quarter points all season. They had 14 in less than 5 minutes in this one, but they're coming back. Eli tells Dion, it is on!
It's on! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Big day for Victor Cruz.
You got that right.
And the mariachi band up here. Second quarter.
He's consistent.
Brandon Whedon, he's got the Browns with the lead in 3rd and 1. They're driving.
Don't do it, Brandon. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He did. Stevie Brown picking it off. Hey, Cleveland leads the league in something. They've turned it over in 23 consecutive games, so hang your hat on that one.
They got a record, too.
That's how you have to learn the game. You're out there. At least he's learning the game. He's
Ahmad Bradshaw, what a big day for him. 30 carries, 200 yards, most by a Giant since Derek Ward did it to Carolina in 08.
I just don't get it. David Wilson fumble, you benched a man. He just fumbled.
Ensuing kickoff, Josh Cribbs, one of the best in league history, keeping it alive until that.
We show it to you for 1 or 2 reasons. Either it's a big play or a boo-boo. Brown had a huge day today.
Returns
Josh Cribbs? No, Brown.
29. It's Stevie Brown, not the Cleveland Browns. 5 plays later, Eli Manning to Victor Cruz.
How does he get that wide open?
Joe Hayden's not playing.
I mean, but Victor Cruz is his favorite receiver right now.
You think he would know that.
3rd quarter, Giants up 10. Eli Manning. It is on!
Not again. Not again, man.
To Victor Cruz.
Yeah, okay.
This season with 3 receiving touchdowns in a
I'm
game.
benching my coordinator for having one guy out there on Cruz.
Look at this. When you get Coughlin smiling, you know you've done your job.
4th quarter, Giants up 14. Eli looking for Victor Cruz again. Yeah, but Sheldon Brown might have got a paw in there early.
He's underthrew that.
Saba Young picks it off. Eli wasn't happy. He wanted to call on that one. Didn't get it. But things get a little wacky. Now, the Browns are down just 2 touchdowns. They got a chance. Watch this play. 3rd and goal for Brandon Whedon. Now, he is a rookie, albeit he's 81 years old. He catches his own pass. You cannot do this again.
I don't blame you for trying. I don't blame you one bit.
All right, so there's a penalty on the play.
You can't call a man a rookie when he's been driving for 12 years.
So we're telling him he can't do it, but the ref in the back calling it a touchdown.
But he calling him a rookie, and he's been driving.
Yeah, the ref in the back calling it a touchdown.
Whedon looking for Benjamin Watson, picked up by Chase Blackburn. Browns remain the only winless team in the NFL and match their longest losing streak in team history of 11 in a row. Eli, of course.
I believe in Eli. You
better. And Alex Smith.
No.
I'll take that as you don't believe in him. 2nd quarter, it's 3-zip San Francisco. Smith looking to air it out to Delaney Walker. Touched by royalty in the air, or at least by a prince. Prince of Nakamura with his 2nd career INT.
Since Prince has been healthy,
and he caught the ball is what you're talking about.
He has been making plays.
Held on to it.
Ensuing Giants drive. Eli to Victor Cruz, who kind of got into a little verbal war with the guy who's covering him, Carlos Rogers.
You can't get in a verbal war with a receiver.
That's a 3rd down nightmare right there.
Yeah, Rogers a little bumming. Remember, he was challenging him. I'm going to do the salsa, and now I'm not going to do the salsa.
You can't do another man's dance either.
Next Niners possession, the former Giant Mario Manningham making the great grab, except hit the ground. It was a great effort. He caught 5 passes for 72 yards.
Wide open.
3rd quarter. We're up and over. It's Ahmad Bradshaw.
And the kid runs so hard.
116 yards on 27 carries. He's carried it 57 times in the last 2 weeks. Niners trying to come back, but on trail roll. I'll take that one.
From you right there.
That's right.
Alex Smith threw only 5 interceptions last year. He got picked off 3 times on Sunday. It wasn't pretty. Down 20-3.
See, that's the problem. You don't want this team.
That right there was a great play by Andrew.
That was a great play. He eyed him down. I'm going to explain a little more of that in a few. But he eyed him down the whole time. You don't want Alex Smith playing from behind. He's not that type of quarterback.
Yeah, it led to another Giants field goal. Now, late, Alex Smith just air it out, and he does to
the most
Randy Moss.
Exciting.
55-yard gain, 2 catches, 75 yards for Randy. Randy said even though he hasn't got a lot of action, he's got a fun this year.
They get multiple ball.
Now on 4th and 15, throw it 10 yards short of the sticks.
I didn't understand that play. It was 4th and 15.
Hey, Tom Coughlin now with 78 career wins. That is 1 more than Bill Parcells in Giants lore, and this one was a good one.
NFC East, a big matchup between the Redskins and the Giants. Eli Manning, third in passing this year in the NFL, going up against the rookie machine, RG3. Second quarter, Redskins trailing by 4, 3rd and 7. RG3 finds Santana, Moss. Moss is surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defenders.
Don't touch him.
Bust through all of them. Oh, wait, 9-10 is there as well.
Body on body, great execution of a play.
Redskins lead 10-7. Third quarter now. 2nd and 5 for the Skins. RG3 goes for the pass. Intercepted by Stevie Brown and returned 41 yards. Down to the Redskins 35.
It run that play a couple times earlier in this game and completed it. And that play right there, the Giants, they were ready for it.
Fourth quarter now. Ahmad Bradshaw comes out on the field, fired up after the interception.
You run. No, you give me the ball. I'm telling what went down there. I'm sorry.
Well, he said give it to me, and he got it. Ahmad Bradshaw for the 1-yard touchdown. It would be reviewed by the booth. Take another look. Look at the bottom of your screen there. You can see he gets the ball just over the goal line. Call on the field is confirmed. It's a touchdown. Giants lead 20-13.
Big thing going over there, buddy. No problem.
Oh! 1st and 10 for RG3, and he meets JPP. A lot of initials going on there. JPP on RG3.
And both bad boys with those initials, too.
Yeah, and it all equals a fumble.
He had done a good job at reading that out, and that ball should have went with the fullback. He should have let the fullback ride that one out instead of trying to keep it himself.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Giants, and Eli Manning intercepted Rob Jackson.
He didn't see that. That thing had a bow on it.
Yeah, he'll give you one of those every once in a while, allow you to know he's human.
So after a field goal, the Redskins trail 20-16. Next Redskins possession, 2:07 left, 4th and 10. Man, Shanahan's going for it. Robert Griffin III.
This is the player of the year right now.
When the coach diagram his plays and it breaks down, just take it to the hood.
That's the player of the year. He remained a passer.
That's street ball.
He remained a passer. That's the best part about it. Just look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's still, I can throw it. I can throw it. He never became a runner. That's the play of the year. Right?
Look at Perry Fuel.
You can't stop that.
What are you going to do?
I can't do nothing.
What do you want me to do with that? Next play. Following the 2-minute warning, 1st and 10. RG3.
Yeah, you know me.
Down to the Giants' 34-yard line.
You can run like that?
I never.
It was a little while ago. 1:38 left. 2nd and 6. He throws it up for Santana Moss. 30 yards for the touchdown, and the Redskins have a 3-point lead. This could be a marquee moment for RG3. He knows it.
That's a grown man throw.
How do you run like that so well and then deliver a perfect strike over the shoulder for the touchdown?
That's a grown man throw.
But Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowl rings, and there's a reason for it. 1:23 left.
All elite
Manning
guys.
deep to Victor Cruz, 77 yards for the touchdown. Unbelievable. Giants take a 27-23 lead. Little salsa for everyone. Take another look at this.
This is a great play. They expected him to sit down or to go in and out. Double covered on the play in the proper defense, but they could not contain him.
That was a great call.
Proper defense.
They weren't
it looked like no defense to me.
But they had him double.
All right, so the Redskins now have one last chance. 46 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Robert Griffin III hits Santana Moss, who gets nailed by Chase Blackburn, and he fumbles. Giants recover it, and the Giants hold on to win 27-23. At the end, making it close.
How about the boys, Michael?
All right, well, how about
Eli?
How about the Giants taking on the Cowboys? Tony Romo.
What about Romo?
They beat the Giants in the season opener, looking to make the sweep. First quarter, Des Bryant, didn't go to Des Bryant. Stevie Brown got it.
Started out early with exactly what you don't need, and that is turnovers by Tony Romo, and the Giants capitalized.
And you see the same old tune week in and week out. Okay, did you run the right route? Did I throw it properly? Something needs to be fixed in that situation.
Rough quarter for Romo. Intercepted by Corey Weber. So is he an elite quarterback, Irvin?
That's just a wonderful play from a defensive back right there. I mean, that situation right there, he squeezed Miles Austin inside and made a play on the ball.
And when we show you a special team play, he is a big player of boo-boo, Amber. And this bag happens to be a boo-boo.
That was a bad decision on trying to catch that punt over his shoulder like Willie Mays.
Yeah, muffed, fumbled, recovered.
Great baseball reference movie.
That was a bit of a mess. Second quarter, next Cowboys possession. Guess what happens here, Coach?
What? Oh, geez, JPP. Tony Romo tried to get this ball over the top of him to the swing route, and JPP he's an athlete. He jumped up and got this thing and brought it to the house.
That's just another phenomenal play right there by JPP, though.
Cowboys down 23-10 at the half. Third quarter, Cowboys opening possession. 2nd and 2, Romo down the sideline to Bryant for the 30-yard gain. The boys at Giants' 28-yard line.
Just put your mind on this right here. That's what Dez Bryant does well right there.
3rd and goal, Romo looking for James Hanna, but it's incomplete. Romo.
I'll put that on Romo, Tony.
Yeah, get your front shoulder down, Tony, and throw it flat.
There you go, Dion. That's on Romo.
Jason Garrett lets him go for it on 4th and 1.
Run, Romo, run!
That's easy.
They'll forgive you, baby. Just score.
There you go.
1-yard touchdown,
Don't jump
Cowboys.
up in the stands, though. They
Now we
might
have a
throw
ball
you
game.
back.
Down 23-17. Next Cowboys possession, 2nd and 2. Romo to Miles Austin, 25 yards on the gain to the Giants' 26-yard line. They're connecting.
I like how they work that new middle of the field. Everybody's doing that in the league now.
Romo flipping it to John Phillips in the end zone. Just 6 plays later, Cowboys score 24 unanswered points. They now have a 1-point lead. And so we go to the 4th quarter. 2 Cowboys possessions later. DeMarco Murray was out. Felix Jones, though, taken off the right side.
That's why I said what I said.
But fumbles as he is tackled. It's recovered by who? Stevie Brown.
Stevie Brown from Michigan.
And mistakes again, killing the Dallas Cowboys.
Big momentum killer, you're right. Ensuing Giants possession, Manning hits Dominic Hickson, but taken down shy of the first down. Manning can't believe that. Giants settle for another field goal. It's 29-24. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Romo hits Witten for the 10-yard gain and the first down. Take another look, Irvin. This is how you do it.
Yeah. He only had 18 catches today, Michael.
Targeted 22 times, Coach.
What a guy, man. What a player.
167 yards for him. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Romo to Dez Bryant.
You gotta have that one.
Yeah, it was incomplete. Bryant should have caught that one for sure. Was that nice coverage, Joe? You give him a little credit?
Yeah,
no?
close. It was a tight fit.
Should have had that one.
That was a real one.
Justin Tuck there, coming from nowhere.
Pressure up the middle. They got a lot of pressure up the middle.
Now, this, I think, was a bad call. Great defense, staying on the inside of it. Hand went around his helmet for a moment, but that was great. At that point of the game, you got to let him play.
For a moment.
So the sack is negated 4 plays later. 3rd and 1, Romo going to the end zone. Kevin Ogletree incomplete. The flag on the play was picked up.
Picked it up. He had a big game against them last time when the Cowboys won. All right, let's shoot it in there.
Yeah, 1:14 left to go. Romo avoids the pressure.
Don't do it.
Don't legs over.
4th and 1.
He did it.
Stevie Brown.
Stevie Brown, again, shouldn't have forced it, Prime.
Stevie Brown balled like Stevie J's balling.
Brown's 2nd interception of the game. 54 seconds left.
Brown ball.
Ahmad Bradshaw gets stopped short of the first down marker. Tom Coughlin doesn't agree with the spot. Cowboys get it back with under a minute left and no timeouts. Here's 30 seconds left. Romo to Witten for the 13-yard gain to the 43-yard line. 25 seconds left.
Romo doing Eli Manning.
Launches it to Bryant, 16 yards.
Well done.
Jerry Jones getting a little nervous. 16 seconds left. Romo deep
He
to
wants
the
it all.
end zone for Dez Bryant. Comes down with it,
What a
37
catch.
yards.
What a catch. Let's look at it again, Amber.
Yeah, it was ruled a touchdown on the field. It would be reviewed. Let's take another look and see what happens. Irvin.
Game of inches. Right there, the finger comes down. It's just a game of inches, man, but a wonderful effort by Dez Bryant. And how did he get in back of that guy? I don't know.
I have no idea.
With 10 seconds left to Witten.
How does Witten stay
6
over?
seconds left.
Shoot it to the end zone.
Romo looking for Miles Austin. Another drop.
Got to have that. Big time
we got
players
1
make
second
big
left.
time plays.
Last chance here. Romo
Put it in
under
the end
pressure.
zone.
What I don't understand. How do you throw the ball out of the end zone?
Well,
How do you do
did it.
that?
You gotta give him
The
a chance
Giants
there.
hang on to win a wild one, 29-24.
The Steelers actually flew the day of the game, something that James Harrison said he hasn't done since high school. but that's nothing compared to the hardship.
High school? What kind of high school he went to?
Well, traveling, you know what I'm talking about.
He was on buses.
Hey, listen,
Nobody flying nowhere in high school.
the commissioner shaking hands with many of the first responders, and really a touching moment here as all the players saluted America with the huge American flag out there. And once the game got going, we wondered how this week would affect the Giants. Well, they looked a little sluggish early. Eli picked off there by Ike Taylor.
Watch, I'm telling you, a lot of teams are running just what the Cowboys ran last week, and that's that two-man coverage and making it very difficult for Eli.
Second and goal for the Steelers. Big Ben looking in the back of the end zone for Emmanuel Sanders.
Them some nice feet right there. He drug his feet, got to the back.
SMU!
South side,
Big Ben threw for 216 and 2 scores. Giants driving now, third and goal. Manning looking for Victor Cruz. Can't get it to him, and then he gets lit up by Ryan Clark.
That's a horrific call right there.
It's called a blow to the head. I'm no anatomy major here, guys, but this looks like a shoulder on a shoulder.
I think it came a little late. That's why. See why? I think that's what they really call.
It was just flat out horrific. But you can see that two coverage where they had man on Cruz.
Led to an Andre Brown touchdown run. Next Steelers possession. We got an issue here. Roethlisberger thinks this is just an incomplete pass. Michael Boley picks it up and runs it in. Second straight week for a defensive touchdown for the Giants.
That wasn't a clip, Willie. That guy was cheating and tripping.
Now remember, all turnovers are reviewed. Is that empty hand? Is that an incomplete pass?
Hold on to that ball, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, he shook the ball loose before. That's a good call.
We can't complain. These are the official refs. They took that up to the booth.
Y'all ain't satisfied with nobody.
Fourth quarter, Steelers down 10. Roethlisberger to Mike Wallace.
And we talked about this dink and dunk offense. The guy said they didn't like it, but this is why Todd Haley likes it. He dinked the ball off, and Mike Wallace dunked the defense.
9 career touchdown over 50 yards. Steelers down just 3. Next Giants possession, Eli. Under pressure, Lawrence Timmons gets him. He threw for only $125, fewest for him in nearly 4 years. So now you got to punt it. Antonio Brown out injured, so Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, you know when he has a last name like Sanders, he has to have game. S-M-O-U. June Jones, J. Phil, love you, baby. This guy is a playmaker. I think arguably they may have the best receiving core in the game.
Yeah, we got to talk to that, too. I had a discussion with them, man. I'm telling you, I may have to reiterate that.
All right, so now Isaac Redmond, look at the tackle there by Antrell Roll. Short of the first down, so now you got to kick the field goal. Get the tie. Hope your defense stops him. But no, we're running a fake to Sean Sweeze and Michael Como with a tackle. Mike Tomlin, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised with that. It's such a physical offense. It's been running so well, Willie. Why would you go that route?
Because the defense ain't giving up nothing. That's why you do that.
Well, they didn't. They went 3 and out. They punted. Steelers get the ball back. Then Roethlisberger to Jericho Cotchery for 12 yards. Eli needs a comb and a defensive stop. 3 plays later, it's Isaac Redmond. Remember, no Mendenhall, no Dwyer. He gets the first down. No problem. Good point, Willie.
Whoever you put it in, that's what I was talking about. Why not just do that before?
Now it's Redmond again. 26 carries, a career high, $147 in that score, and the Steelers are up by 4. So Eli Manning, most comebacks since the start of last year. On 3rd and 10, though, stripped. And the Giants fall on it.
I'm telling you, they did a beautiful job of making Eli hold the ball with that 2 deep man under coverage.
So now the Giants need to stop on 3rd and 9. Roethlisberger, though, gets 16 to Sanders. So the Giants have to burn their final timeout. Okay, now you really need to stop, G-Man. But Redmond, no stopping him.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were just talking about with the Cowboys. You need that stop right there, and then come through it, and then make a play. But Pittsburgh,
give Pittsburgh some credit.
It's physical.
So the guys that combined to win 4 of the last 7 Super Bowls shake each other's hands. That was an outstanding game.
First highlight of the day, the Giants at the Bengals. Andy Dalton, the Bengals looking to end an 0-4 skid. That's not bad.
14 people were on hand to watch it.
Watch his eyes pop out of his head right about there because A.J. Green is that wide open.
What is Corey Webster doing? I know it's a broken coverage, but it looks like.
But how is the best receiver left open?
I mean,
he's the guy you should have double covered. I mean, what is he doing?
And then you just stop. This is kind of in a nutshell how the Giants played for 60 minutes on both sides of the football.
Exactly.
Next Giants possession, special teams letting them down. Adam Pac-Man Jones doesn't fumble. Not going to get lit up, so you know what's coming. Big return. Nice cut. Little spin move, and there he goes.
Mega tackle.
61 yards, setting up 1st and 10 at the Giant 11-yard line.
When you're in a funk, these types of things happen to you. And the Giants have been in a funk since the second half of that Steelers game.
Just came out, did not look focused at all.
They did not in any facet of the game.
Andy Dalton's first touchdown pass was to a wide open A.J. Green. He really fit that one in there to Andrew Hawkins, who also made an excellent catch.
They did a little one-handed catch. The Cincinnati Bengals made plays today, and the Giants did not. Period, end of story.
Eli Manning, offensive coordinator.
What's Eli thinking right there?
Sunday? Yeah. Game day?
What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong is what he's thinking.
He hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in 2 weeks. Finds Akeem Nicks there for 16 yards, setting up 1st and 10 at the Bengal 25. 4 plays later, 21 seconds left. Manning to Martellus Bennett. No.
Yeah. 1 foot out, 1 foot in.
Tough catch to make, but he's got to have better awareness of where he's at on the field.
Tom Coughlin excited about sending the field goal unit.
Yes, he is. Yeah, but Paul, you're going to see as these highlights continue, it's going to be Eli throwing the football. That's what happens when you get in a hole early on. You become one-dimensional.
Or when you see Giants running backs running the ball, you're going to see them fumble.
Holding, and eventually just flipping it to Pat Sims.
That usually doesn't work out well, guys. I mean, once in a blue moon, maybe, and Tom Coughlin's certainly not happy with that. Eli's in a rut. And I have every belief in the world that he's going to come out of this funk, but right now he's in a rut.
3rd down and 8. Nice job of going up and getting it by Jermaine Gresham. 10-yard Bengals score.
We talked about this kid a few weeks ago, Gresham.
Big dude,
He's a big kid, good athlete, more plays like that Bengals need from him.
Bengals up 24-6. Here comes the Giant offense, and Eli Manning in trouble. Another interception. That one picked off by Nate Clements.
Yeah, this is an opportunistic Bengals secondary. And whenever that front four of the Bengals, I mean, they could be one of the best defensive line groups in all of the AFC once they get going and start to put that pressure on you.
Andy Dalton already with 3 touchdown passes. Go ahead and make it 4. Excellent catch by the rookie out of Rutgers, Mohamed Sanu.
Well, again, this is just you saw Gresham make a play. Now you see Sanu make a play. Defensively, you are seeing the front 4 of the Bengals make plays. You're seeing their secondary make plays. That was the key. And the Giants they didn't look like they were interested in playing 60 minutes of football today.
Game on Sunday. The last 2 defending champions, and I'll take Whoopi Goldberg to block. No Matthews, no Woodson, no Shields, no Jennings, all injured. Opening New York possession. Ahmad Bradshaw, when healthy, he helps.
Yes, he does, man. This kid, healthy, he can really be explosive for your offense.
59 yards, led to an Andre Brown 2-yard touchdown run. Brown left the game later with a broken fibula. Bad news for Giants fans. Ensuing Packers possession, Aaron Rodgers to Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, this is a great little stutter on Webster, and Aaron did a great job of finding just a little time and let Nelson come open deep.
We're tied at 7. Next Giants possession. Eli doesn't do it with his arm, but his legs. Dion, did you teach him this?
I believe in Eli.
Oh,
trying to run over a DB.
That ain't bad.
I love it.
3 plays later, Eli throws his first touchdown since week 7. 107 passes, a career worst. Then to the rookie Ruben Randall.
What a beautiful throw that is by Eli. That's the way to come out of a slump if he's ever been in a slump. He throws like that for touchdown.
Yeah, he was picking on that banged up secondary. Aaron Rodgers picked off by Corey Webster. I know he's taking it down toward the goal line. However, he was ruled down by contact. They went back and they looked at it. So it led to a Lawrence Tynes field goal and a 10-point G-Men lead. Second quarter, same score. Manning looking for Akeem Nicks. And when he is in the ballgame and healthy, there's such a different offense, Michael.
You better believe it. This whole offense works around Akeem Nicks because he gives them that outside presence. And when he has that outside presence, then you work on Victor Cruz.
Now you got to go to the salsa.
Right there, what I'm talking about. Perfect timing, Chris. I heard this music playing on TV while he was doing it.
Were we fooled? It was either in the stadium or on the broadcast.
Hey, wherever it is, I can't believe they're working music while he's dancing out there touchdown.
Rodgers sacked.
The church's money is on the floor, Sap.
Yeah, recovered by JPP. Rodgers was dropped 5 more times in this game. He's been sacked the league worst 37 times on the season. They got problems on that offensive line right now. 2 plays later, Bradshaw. Here he is.
Nice cut.
13 yards on the touch.
Kid is explosive. This team, with rest after the stretch that they had, lost those couple of games, they look good.
Yeah, they came up fired up out of the bye. Up 31-10 at the break. Third quarter, Eli to Akeem Nicks, 5 catches, 77 yards.
My man right there, eating up the middle of the football field. He just says he's just starting to feel back healthy again.
3 plays later, 3rd and goal. Eli threw for 249 on the day. He was just 16 to 30. Hits Nicks. It looks like he's down, but Tom Coughlin's going to challenge that. He says, you know what? I want more points, and I want Eli's 200th career touchdown pass, which would be the Giants' record, and he gets it. 38-10 your final.
Just a great effort right there.
The Giants hand the Packers their worst loss in 5 years, and New York improves to 7-4 and gets off the schneid in November.
But we got a month.
All right, let's take a look
There's
at
still
the
time,
action.
but I don't think it's going to happen.
Eli Manning coming into the game. Robert Griffin III, first game on Monday Night Football. He was pumped up. First quarter, Redskins down 3-0. RG3 hits Pierre Garçon for 25 yards.
Yeah, it's a different team with Pierre Garçon back in the mix. I'm telling you, wide receiver special, big, fast, good route runner, good awareness. And that quarterback there,
can get it to him, huh?
He just got crushed when he got back up and made the play happen. Here we go, 2nd and 2. He fumbles, but Joshua Morgan recovers it, takes it in for the touchdown.
What do they say? Better to be lucky than good?
Yeah,
well, he's both.
Sometimes it's funny how the ball bounces, but this lets you know that it might have been the Redskins' day.
Yeah, he was lucky that was called a fumble, so the ruling on the field is upheld. Redskins lead 7-3. In the second quarter, Eli Manning escaping pressure.
The nimble Eli Manning.
Finds
Pull out his own little
Akeem
RG3 imitation.
There's a first down.
Kind of, sort of.
3 plays later, Manning to Victor Cruz.
Oh.
All right, now they're down to the Redskins 30. 3 plays after that. 2nd and 20. Eli Manning's got to pick up some yards. Martellus Bennett.
Martellus Bennett had a game.
Sure did.
All
Come
right.
up big for them this season.
1st and goal, and there's Martellus Bennett
easy when
again
you're that
for
wide
the
open, huh?
touchdown. Giants led 10-7. They led 13-10 at the half.
How did Redskins fans going to pat him on the back?
That was a FedEx fake. He he faked that he was going in.
Yeah, there's no fake about this right here. He's just fast.
And that's a 3rd and 1. And look at the speed for 46 inside the 20 down to the 15.
Lulls you to sleep.
Show me JPP here.
Yeah, see, he's caught in limbo right now, but he does a bad job of collapsing on the fake. RG3 is reading off of Jason Pierre-Paul, pulls it out, it takes off.
All right. A lot of mental mistakes from this Giants team tonight.
Very next play, they are down to the 15. Alfred Morris is going to fumble. Keith Rivers gets in there.
Chase Blackburn, good hit, baby. Way not to give up on the play. Calls the fumble.
Pushing and shoving and kicking here at the end as well.
Kicking? Sue is out there?
Look right there. Look at that.
Is that
boy, don't do that.
See what the Namkatsu's done to the league. Now everyone's kicking.
Monday night throwdown at Slinval Joseph and Will Montgomery. Personal fouls offsetting. Then what do the Giants do? Victor Cruz down the right sideline. D'Angelo Hall, I believe, is still chasing him. That's good for 49 yards. Leads to a Lawrence Tynes field goal to make the game 16-10. Redskins get it back and they keep on running. That's all they did. Alfred Morris, a 16-yard gain. He had 41 yards on the drive. Now the 4th quarter. Redskins, this is the same drive. They switch sides. 8 plays later. Leonard Hankerson inside the 10 down to the 8. Now you have it 1st and goal. And this is one of those, hey, it's college, it's pistol. I don't care what you call it, but it works.
It worked big. I mean, Pierre Garçon was wide open. Nobody knew what they were doing. Hey, this is what he causes. Frustrating.
The guy from that morning talk show's on the sideline. 2 Giants possessions later. What does Martellus Bennett look like? Right there. But Will Beatty's called for holding.
Yeah.
Tom Coughlin, your thoughts? Good call?
Not happy.
No?
Yeah, it's a good call.
He hooked him.
Yeah.
Rob Jackson was who he hooked. Eventually, that turns into a punt. So the Redskins get it back now. 2:19 left.
This play was wide open all day long.
Giants had 2 timeouts. You hit Pierre Garçon for 17 there. That gets us to the 2-minute warning. 3 plays later, a $1.07 left. This was your game winner, as Wayne Larrabee would say. There is your dagger. Alfred Morris, 6 yards for the first down. Redskins take a knee. Redskins take a win, and they go to 6-6. They beat the Giants and do so on Monday Night Football. RG3, 13-21, doesn't, jump off the page, but what he did with running the football, with Alfred Morris running for a $124, that's a team win right there for the Redskins.
What about the NFC East leading Giants taking on Drew Brees? 7 INTs in his last 2 games.
Wow.
But 11 touchdowns, no INTs against Eli Manning's Giants in his career.
That's
Eli, don't do it.
Scoreless in the first. Eli.
Don't do it, Eli.
Throwing behind his receiver, picked by Albert Mack.
He got it out of the way early, guys.
That's Bernie's cousin, Bernie Mac.
They jumped that, man. They played it early. They played it tight. But, boy, that loosen up later.
So a 7-0 lead. Well, you know what you got to do.
Key to the game.
Ensuing kickoff, David Wilson.
Get the band.
97 yards. First Giants return for a touchdown on a kickoff in 5 years.
He struggled with fumbling earlier. Koffler benched him. And they need his explosiveness. I'm so happy for David Wilson.
And I mean, he is explosive, Marshall.
Next Saints possession, Breeze to Jed Collins, but the strip by Antrell Roll and Linval Joseph recovers.
They have 2 safeties on their team that should be in Hawaii at the Pro Bowl if they're not in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I'm serious. You're going to see the other one shortly.
Next drive, Manning to Martellus Bennett, who's had a solid year.
Eli.
Martellus Bennett did have a solid year, Chris.
And
he is having a solid year.
Yeah, he really is. 5 touchdowns. Scoring high for him this season.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half, Manning to Victor Cruz. 8 catches, $121. That's good work.
Yeah, what routes he was running today, too, man. He was putting it on those guys. These guys were trying to stop him one-on-one. It was impossible.
25 seconds left. Dominic Hickson with a great effort in the corner.
Nice catch, man.
And the Giants have an 8-point halftime lead.
Ball, man.
Wonderful.
See, it don't matter if Eli throws an interception. He forgets it. He has no memory of that, no recollection.
Remember I told you that Drew Brees had yet to be picked off by the Giants in his career? Well, he can scratch that. There he is, Stevie Brown.
Let me tell you something. Stevie Brown makes plays.
Can we nickname him Johnny on the spot?
Led to a Wilson
always
touchdown
around the
run.
ball. Tip ball always goes to him.
Next Giants possession. Here comes the 88 club.
Man, Hakeem Nicks, this is the 88 that makes this Giant football team go. He's healthy. When he's on the football field, then Victor Cruz will destroy you.
21 unanswered points by the Giants, but Eli picked by Essa Abdul Kadus.
Need to let you know he's human every once in a while. But see, I love Tom Coughlin. He gives you real, genuine emotions on the sideline. He don't try to play it off.
So here come the Saints. Drew Brees to Darren Sproles from 9 yards out. Little man with a big play. Saints down 8.
Nobody can guard that Shetland point.
Chris, every time they came and made a move, this thing happened when they kicked the ball off.
Well, fourth quarter, here comes Eli to Victor Cruz, and it's salsa time.
You should have seen this route. You guys see how he hurt this kid on the route.
Yeah.
Manning with a 4-touchdown day.
Man, that in the backfield for a minute.
Man, that kid.
The Saints trying to come back. Drew Brees just kind of throwing it up to Joseph Morgan, who seems to make crazy catches all the time.
Play, man.
That was averaging like 40 yards per.
Yes.
Brees threw for 354, but he threw a couple to Stevie Brown on this day. 5 INTs leads the team.
Stevie Brown balling like Stevie J.
Right there.
That was a great play.
Yeah, he got a cut across his face.
Get the balls put on you.
Later on in the fourth, David Wilson, you talked about him, Marshall, getting a chance. Bradshaw banged up. No Andre Brown.
Man.
Oh,
Let that man out of the doghouse, man.
He
He's
had
been
a
in the doghouse all season.
Franchise record 327 all-purpose yards. The Giants dropped 52 in a game for the first time since the 86 season. Check in on the NFC East leading Giants in Atlanta, but their thoughts back east in Connecticut, wearing the decal for those victims of the Shady Hook Elementary School shooting. They did get it going, and once they did, Eli had his issues. Picked off on his first pass of the game by Asante Samuel.
Asante Samuel, this is what you brought him in for. I mean, when he's playing off, he anticipates this pass so well. He breaks before the receiver even breaks. Watch him plant. This is film study right here. He's going to plant and go get it with no hesitation. Then he knows exactly what to do with it when he gets it.
22 picks since 09, most in the NFL. Falcons drive finishes with a Michael Turner touchdown. Since 08, Falcons 40-10 when they score on their first possession.
Yeah, great record in that dome right there, buddy.
Next Atlanta possession, Ryan to Harry Douglas on the double move.
Coach is biting on that plate.
And taking out a staffer as well. A little 2-for-1 deal on that one. 3 plays later. Ryan to Tony Gonzalez, who's 36 years old.
Way to get up, Tony. That was a great touchdown.
Don't say his age until he show you reason to call out his age, Chris.
Well, but he is.
But he looks like he's about 22.
Well, when you caught 103 career touchdowns, you're not going to be 22.
He's the president of the 88 Club.
He is, man. I told
wow.
you.
Next Giants possession, Manning for Team Knicks to get his team back in it.
Look at that 88 right there, too. Everywhere.
Manning just 13 of 25 on this day. Second quarter, still 14-zip. Manning looking for Knicks again, but it's Thomas DeCue, his 5th INT of the year. That one ain't.
That's a great play.
Sprawling play. Nice one. Set up a Bryant field goal and a 17-zip lead. Next New York possession, 4th and 1 from the Atlanta 32. They don't kick the field goal. Remember, there's no Ahmad Bradshaw, so it's the rookie David Wilson.
I don't care who got that ball. He wasn't getting the first down.
Tom Coughlin?
Tom Coughlin. He's true emotions.
Oh, he's not happy. Next Giants possession, 4th and 1 from the Atlanta. How about kicking a field goal? You're still in the game. No, incomplete for Victor Cruz. Caught just 3 passes for 15 yards. So New York down 17-zip at the break. Third quarter, opening possession. Ryan to Julio Jones, Michael.
And Julio Jones goes up top. We saw him earlier take a hitch and go the distance, catch a ball in his zone. This is just what he does best, pure speed.
And Harry Douglas, your Sasa impression.
Don't do another man's dance.
All right, New York trying to get in it. 4th and 2. They're going for it, and Eli has it batted down by Jonathan Babineau. Manning threw for 161 yards, 2 INTs. Fourth quarter, Falcons up 27-zip. Ryan just piling on at this point. He threw for 270 and 3 scores. There's Jones again, tied for the worst loss by a defending Super Bowl champ. 81 Raiders also lost by 34 points. Atlanta improves to 12-2 with the W. Defending champs controlled their own destiny, win in Baltimore and home against Philly, and New York's playoff bound. Ravens, however, if they won, they would clinch the AFC North.
Somebody turn that light switch on as the Giants tell us they're getting ready to go now.
Well, Ray Rice was on the move. That was a little tricky, kind of cute.
No option there. So the light switch in, come on in. All right, turn that light switch on.
11 plays later, Joe Flacco to Torrey Smith.
They're not ready yet.
We're ready for our close-up on that one. That's how I used to celebrate back in the day. He was flagged.
Y'all can hold on to the rim.
And the line.
That's what Marshall was always saying, that the Giants are going to turn it on when it's time, and I'm just waiting for them to turn the switch on.
That's a great throw and catch by Flacco to Smith again, beating Corey Webster.
Corey Webster got 8 alive.
But that's pretty good coverage, isn't it?
This year.
What? No, this year.
Oh, okay.
Set up a Flacco touchdown run and a 14-zip lead. Ensuing Giants possession, Manning to Ruben Randall.
You got to start making plays with other people because, boy, they've done a wonderful job of slowing down 88 in Victor Cruz.
4 plays later, David Wilson. Lost some speed there. And
When Marshall Falk, a Hall of Famer, says, woo, I listen.
And still doing the Flip Wilson thing.
Wilson. It's like Geraldine today, though.
Second quarter, 14-7 still. Manning, harassed all day long, has not been good the last few weeks. Dropped by Haloti Ngata.
Big fella played today.
Manning held under 200 passing yards for the second straight week. Next Ravens drive, 3rd and 18. Flacco to Anquan Bolden. You cannot allow this to happen if you're the Giants D.
This is an indictment on you can't hit anybody. They let him go down the seam, hands extended, ribs exposed, and nobody hit it.
Then next play, Flacco to Jacoby Jones. It is ruled a touchdown on the field, but watch closely, guys.
Watch the dance closely.
All right, we'll get to that. Okay, now.
He's still going right now.
All right, look, he breaks the plane.
Football move.
But they said he didn't complete the catch. It comes loose, so they overturn it. And so John Harbaugh, mad as you know what, has to settle for a field goal.
I thought it was a football move, but I want to see the rest of the dance.
Well, this is a football move. Ray Rice from 27.
That's one of my favorite plays.
That post, Marshall.
I just want you to know, right? That play.
What's the name of that play?
Oh my God, 525, that post man.
He had 158 total yards.
Love it when you talk football like that.
Third quarter, Giants down 20, 3rd and 10. Manning sacked by Omar Brown. Oh, my.
Here come Omar from the wire.
Giants 2 for 10 on 3rd down tries. Fourth quarter, Manning to Victor Cruz. who gets lit up by Ed Reed, who has received several letters from the NFL.
But this is a clean hit, Chris.
Well, there's a flag on the field.
He even ran down there, slowed down, and hit it. What? Shoulders right there. How else would you want to hit it?
Who knows what's going to happen?
When in
here.
doubt, the ref has to throw the flag.
Well,
that's just what they say.
Ravens win the division.
All right, the highlights of that game. The Eagles and the Giants. Eli Manning need a win, and also losses by the Bears, the Vikings, and the Cowboys. Out since mid-November. Michael Vick now starting for the injured Nick Foles. Andy Reid, his 14th season, potentially his last game. Opening kickoff, Justin Tryon touches it. Brandon Hughes recovers. Philadelphia ball by 47. Hey,
got nothing else to lose, right? You got nothing to lose. Why not?
Just a job.
And they go ahead and give it right back.
Yeah.
Michael Vick picked off by Stevie Brown, takes it back to the Philadelphia 26.
I think there's going to be, obviously, master the obvious here, a lot of change in Philadelphia. The head coaching situation, the quarterback situation. A lot will be different in Philly next year for sure.
Eli Manning, only 13 completions today. Got a lot out of those 13. There is his first touchdown pass, finding Ruben Randall. Giants up 7-0. Next Giants possession. Still 7-0. Michael Vick on the bench, trying to figure out the defense. He's watching Eli Manning do this. Working on Nnamdi Asomugha. That's Ruben Randall. And that's another Giants touchdown.
We've said this a lot, haven't we, Derek, about Nnamdi Asomugha. Obviously, he's going to be tied to that expensive contract he signed, but just has not delivered.
Yeah, this year he has not had an elite year like he had previously before coming to Philadelphia. He has definitely struggled all year.
Justin Tuck, the sack on Michael Vick. That drive would end in a punt. Giants with the football back, facing 3rd down and 4. Manning out of the backfield wants Ahmad Bradshaw. Got him. 41-yard gain down to the Eagle 28.
Well, that Eagle defense has struggled all year long. They made the change, obviously, from Juan Castillo to Todd Bowles, and one thing remained constant. They weren't good this year.
Nice job in the pocket by Eli Manning. A little extra time. Good catch, Ahmad Bradshaw. Or, pardon me, David Wilson. Touchdown Giants.
Nice grab.
Where was all of this offense the last couple of weeks?
Exactly what I was thinking. Where have they come?
Giants leading 21-0. 4th down and 1 from the 7. Vick, Jeremy Maclin.
A little vintage Michael Vick. A little late. But people saying he's putting on his audition now for other teams. We'll see.
That was 11 plays, 80 yards. This is another Giant touchdown. Ahmad Bradshaw gets in. The Giants leading 28-7. They score touchdowns on their first 4 possessions. 3rd down and 9 from the 10. Michael Vick to Damaris Johnson. Can't throw it much better.
I have the perfect destination for Michael Vick next year. I'll save that for later. But I have the perfect destination.
You'll bring it up when the power pole comes up.
Look at that hit. Vick to Jeremy Maclin. Hit by Will Hill. The Giants take over on downs there. That was 4th and 5.
If I'm a Giant defensive player, I'm not strutting at any time after the way they've played the last several weeks.
Look how open Victor Cruz is.
You know, and everyone talks about Andy Reid. I think part of the problem was the decision-making and who he hired to run his offense and defense. They have just been porous all year long.
Giants win 42-7. However, the Giants needed to win and also have the the Bears lose to get in. The Bears have knocked off the Lions. So Chicago remains alive, and the New York Giants, big win today, but they have been eliminated.